Hello everyone, it's Dwayne Pinnell with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Belton, Missouri. And today I'm in a 2026 Newmar New Aire, the 3545 floor plan. It's a single bath floor plan, the bath in the mid coach. You have a king size bed in this coach and it's really beautiful. First of all, it has the 450 horsepower Cummins engine. This sits on the Freightliner chassis. And so you have just great design, great layout. Look at this huge dash. The center screen there, which is a split screen, so it'll show you part of the screen on one side whenever you open it up, and then part of on the other side if you're talking about cameras or you're talking about your navigation screens and everything like that, but very well laid out. I know in automobiles these days, they're really going for those huge dashes. Well, no different in here, where you're getting a much bigger view in the dash and in the center dash, so it's very easy to see. This coach has all the comforts that you would ever need in a coach. Now, the New Aire began several years ago now, I think about 2018 or 19, and it was introduced into the marketplace for the aging population, let's say, that used to use a King Aire or own a King Aire. They wanted to get something with a smaller footprint. They still wanted to be able to use a motor coach around the country, go where they've been accustomed to going, but they didn't want to try to handle those great big large 45-foot coaches any longer. So Newmar brought down a lot of those very elegant features into the New Aire. And they've made a lot of changes since they introduced it. They used to be a 33-foot floor plan, and now they're all 35-foot floor plans. There are several of the floor plans that are available. This is, again, as I said, is a 3545. The 3547 would be the bath and a half. But as you can see, the cabinets have a beautiful finish on them. Very high-end design as far as the pulls on the cabinets. This is not the matte finish, but it's a gloss finish that we have. Beautiful view of windows all the way throughout. Now we have the shades pulled down because we've got a very sunny and hot day here in the Kansas City area, which is where we are. But the coach has the day and nighttime shades all the way around the coach. So if it is daytime, you want to filter that sun, you can do that with those daytime shades. And you still have your view outside. A little harder for people to see from the outside in, but for nighttime when you retire, you do have the darkening shades where they can't see anything, so you've got complete privacy in the coach. The coach has the Apple CarPlay in it. These seats will turn around toward the rear, so even though it's a 35-foot coach, you have the ability to turn it and entertain several people in the coach. You have the leveling right here with the HWH leveling system. We have the comfort drive in the coach. So very easy to steer this coach going down the road, literally with 2 fingers on the wheel, 1 hand on the wheel, whatever works for you. That comfort drive system is going to take away a lot of the wind push that you get normally by just driving a box, which is essentially what this is, down the highway. You have high profile vehicles that would pass you, or just wind in general. So that's a technology Newmar has used since their coaches in 2008. The technology was developed by a company named TRW in 2007. Newmar introduced it in their 2008 coaches, and it's been a mainstay ever since. So we have in this coach, we have the table that is actually a portable table. So for transit, it would be turned this way, so it is parallel to this counter that has the TV. It's a hidden TV. And then the chairs will fit nicely on either side. You do have a hydraulic lift that comes up and brings the floor in, so when this slide is in, it will hover above the main floor, just about 3-4 inches, something like that. So the table does need to move that way in order to do it, and the chairs will stay very stable while you're going down the road. We have the Bose sound system. Beautiful cabinetry. Now in this one we have the upper light cabinets and the lower dark, as you see throughout the coaches we'll go through. We do have leather seating on these theater seats here, and also on the front 2 seats there. We have a great storage space between the seats here, so you can keep your book, you can keep a tablet, your phone, you can charge everything right there. We have the lighted phone, or the lighted cup holders here. And then, of course, these are power reclining seats. This is going to be able to sleep just 2 people, but you do have plenty of room here. If you had a grandchild that came along and you wanted to put an air mattress in this area, you could do that. Back to the kitchen. Let me show you that we have all these controls throughout this system now as well. These have been updated, upgraded with new technology. Just great. You can go to different areas. You can do your shades, your lights, your climate control, your vents, your floor heat, and it's very, very intuitive, very straightforward as far as the design. Easy way to turn all the lights off, turn specific lights on or off, dim them, etc. Now we do have a china cabinet here with glass, but it's very secure, so I wouldn't suggest putting, fine china on there, but you can put things in there, of course, and it's going to stay very, very stable also while going down the road. Makes it a much more elegant look and feel in this coach, as we're accustomed to with a Newmar coach or Newmar brand. Central vacuum, and then cabinets throughout. We do have the heated tile floors here throughout. And you've got your trash can. Nice place for that. A lot of people are looking for a place where they can put trash, and this would be the place for it in this particular coach. Great pantry here, little shove to release the door, and they come out full extension, also adjustable all the way up and down for those baking sheets, cookie sheets that you might take along. You've got that space there that Newmar's come up with and designed in their coach so that you have a place for those. And the upper cabinets. I mean, in a small coach, again, this is just full of cabinetry in the coach, and it's just beautiful the way they've done it. One bowl sink here. It does have the quartz countertop, and then you have the cutting board on the back side of this with the removable cooktop. So if you want that outdoor kitchen, simply take that out, make your meal, wipe it off, clean it up a little bit, bring it inside, and you've kept the coach nice and tidy without bringing smells in or anything like that. We have a scrubby drawer here and a lot of space beneath for those items that we keep under our sinks. Dovetail drawers in the construction of the coach. Now this coach retails at $701,837 for the coach, and this particular one has $58,472 worth of options on it. Control central here as well. So for those things on the little digital pads that you can touch and wake up, you have the same thing here. This can run the entire coach right here. So it makes it a very, very nice place to get to very easily, to change lighting, to do shades, to check your batteries, check the health of those, etc. And just, again, I'll call this ground central right there, right in the center of the coach. Here is the bathroom, and for, again, a 35-foot coach, nice size, elegant shower with a tile wall. You have the dispensers for conditioner, lotion, body shower gel. And then this does have the shower miser system on it, so it's going to recirculate that water in the lines, so you're not wasting anything if you're not plugged into city water. An escape door right here, very important in a coach. And then again, the cabinets carried throughout. I just can't say enough about the Newmar cabinets because they do such a fine job on those. The drawers continue. Don't be overwhelmed by the remote controls. They do have their place. They have the reason for being there. And then we have a dishwasher here as well. Moving back, side by side, Samsung refrigerator. Plenty of space. Residential. This is an all-electric coach, so there will not be any propane on board. Great deep freezer in this Samsung. Ice tray where the ice drops down. And moving back to the master, still continued with the theme of the cabinets, light here and then dark accents all around, although we do have the dark cabinets up here matching the dark cabinets below. Big window in this bedroom area. So with that lifted, and if you put the daytime shade down, you would have lots of natural light coming in here. And then beautiful, elegant sconces on either side of the bed. We do have the ports for a CPAP on either side of the bed, which is very nice for those who have to use that. Keeps them off of the side tables, that unit off the side table. The mask will drop down, and for whomever is using it, or both, there's a place for those to come down from underneath there. We do have storage under the bed here, shallow storage. That is a leaf for the table, the dining table that I showed you earlier, so it can expand. And there will be a couple other chairs also available for seating there. You can seat more than just the two people. And a little step up here. And there are those two chairs upholstered with leather, just like the front that we saw in the living room area. Shoe caddies, more storage, clothes bar all the way across with a safe. And the washer dryer, the Splendide. So two-piece washer dryer. Access to the engine from the top here. Now the New Aire has a side radiator with that 450 horsepower engine, so it also makes it very nice. You're not pulling any dirt back into the engine compartment because that radiator's in the rear. If they would ever have to work on the engine, it's easier to get to. They don't have to remove a radiator to do that. So this coach is in Belton, Missouri. It is for sale. I hope you'll call me. I'm Dwayne. 816-516-5312 is my cell, and you can text me there if you'd like. And my email is dwayne.pinnell@transwest.com. Again, that's my first name, period, last name, Dwayne.Pinnell@transwest.com. You can find me on Facebook at Dwayne's Luxury RVs. And I hope to hear from you on this or any of our fine inventory. I can help you with all of it. Give me a call. Thanks so much and have a great day.